Hello everybody, welcome to this lesson about quantifiers. كما شفتوا بالعربية محددو الكمية باش كنحدد الكمية ديال شيء. So what are these quantifiers? We have a lot of or lot of, some, much, many, too much, too many, a few or few, a little or little, and we have any. So let's see the use of each one of them. Okay, let's start with a lot of, lots of, and some. Okay, we use a lot of, lots of, and some in affirmative. Okay, we use them in affirmative. They are always in affirmative. With countable nouns, we say she has got a lot of friends. Friends is countable. Okay, so we say she has got a lot of friends or lots of friends without a. And I have got some apples. Okay, we have here some and a lot of. The apples is a countable noun, so we use a lot of and some with countable nouns. Then we can use it with uncountable nouns. Example: there is some milk in the fridge. Here we have the word milk is uncountable noun, so we use some with uncountable nouns. And we have got a lot of water, and we have water is uncountable, so we use a lot of and some in affirmative, just in affirmative, with countable and uncountable nouns. Okay, the next, much and many. We use much and many in negative and interrogative. We use them in negative and interrogative. Okay, so we use much for uncountable nouns, much for uncountable nouns. Okay, example: in negative we say there isn't much milk in the fridge. We have isn't in negative, and we use much. Milk is uncountable. Okay, milk is here uncountable, so we say much milk. Okay, and in interrogative we use it with how much sugar have you got. Okay, how much sugar have you got? It's a question. Much is used before an uncountable noun, which is sugar. Okay, the next one, many for countable nouns. Many for countable nouns. In negative we say there aren't many students in the class. There aren't many students in the class. Okay, we have aren't negative, and students is countable. We say many. In interrogative we say how many brothers and sisters have you got. We have brother and sisters are countable, and in question we say how many brothers and sisters have you got. Okay, the next one, too much and too many. We use too much and too many in affirmative. Okay, we use them just in affirmative. So we say too much with uncountable nouns and too many with countable nouns. Too much with uncountable and too many with countable. Okay, let's see examples. There is too much oil in the pot. There is too much oil in the pot. We have here oil is uncountable, so we use too much. Okay, and too many, we have there are too many tables in the class. Tables here are countable, so we use too many. Next one, a few and a little. We use a few and a little in affirmative. Okay, we use just a few and a little just in affirmative. So we say we use a few with countable nouns and a little with uncountable nouns. Example: there are a few apples left for you. There are a few apples left for you. It's apples are countable, so we use a few. And if it is uncountable, we use a little. We say there is a little coffee in the cup. There is a little coffee or coffee in the cap. Okay, let's see the next one. Any. We use any for countable and uncountable nouns. Okay, so we use any for both countable and uncountable nouns. Okay, we use any in negative and interrogative. So any for both negative and interrogative sentences. So we say she hasn't got any brothers. That's in negative. Okay, she hasn't got any brothers, and we have here brothers is countable. Okay, and with uncountable we say I can't hear any music. Music here is uncountable. Okay, so we can use any for both countable and uncountable nouns in negative and interrogative. Okay, let's see example in interrogative. Has he got any cousins? Has he got any cousins? Cousins is countable, so we say we use any. And is there any tea left in the teapot? Tea is uncountable, and we use it, of course, in interrogative. We use it with any. Okay. Thanks for watching, and hope you understand quantifiers.